Hey guys,
I'm Issa.
And I'm Sam.
And welcome back to Likewise Pod.
It's about whatever we want.
And we're back for our final episode of the year after our final skip of the year. So sorry that we weren't here last week, but last week was Christmas week, so it was very hectic on both of our ends, and we just hope that you guys had a great Christmas or whatever holidays you celebrate.
Yeah, and we're so excited for the new year. Lots more Likewise things to come, hopefully.
Oh, yes. We've already started planning stuff, and can I just say, our first episode of the year is going to be iconic. I'm so excited. We've been thinking about this for so long. Oh, we're gonna have a guest on. That's why it's gonna be iconic. We've been thinking about it for so long, and I cannot wait for next week.
Yes, it is a dream come true. Guest episodes, so amazing. So, a little plug, if you want to be a guest, even if you don't know us in real life, hit us up, DM us on Instagram, and let's be friends.
Yeah, please be our friends. We love friends. All right, Sam, want to get us started with your roses and thorns of the week?
Heck yeah, I do. Okay, so today is my rose. I got to see a friend that I haven't seen in a long time. I won't specify who it is so that you can't figure out some secret things, but
oh yeah.
I was like training her on some president things, and yeah, I just missed her so much. It was so great. We didn't get a lot of time together, but the time we did have together was great. And then last weekend I shot some like really fun content with Gemma, which is like so fun. It's literally all we've been doing since we were children, so it was like fun to like keep doing that with her and just to see her again outside of like working on jock stuff, and just have like some personal friend time. So that was super fun. My thorn is that like packing just sucks because I'm moving in 3 days and it's horrible. She wants out. Sorry.
No, you're totally fine.
But yeah, that's
I'll start with my rose too, because like my thorn isn't that bad. My rose is, well, first of all, Christmas. I'm such a Christmas gal. I can't remember if I really mentioned it in the before episode or like episodes before Christmas, but I love Christmas so much. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was good family time, and yeah. And then also yesterday I saw one of my littles, and it was so nice. It was so fun. We went to this place in Kirkland, HB Beverage Company or something. I don't know. It's so good though, and literally got like a 20-ounce like shake for $5 or like $6.80 or whatever after tax. Yeah, it was delicious. Oh my gosh, I want to go again. So good. But yeah, so I saw her, and then she got my Christmas gift, and it was my G-Big shirt. So it's official. I'm a G-Big. I mean, it's been official, but I'm a G-Big. I'm like, wow, I'm so old. But it was a lot of fun. And then I also finally gave her her big little crate. Lo siento. Sorry it took me so long. I know you're listening. Love you. And then my thorn is that I am a little nervous for the new year and having to do more adult things, but I'm also just really stoked to see what it has in store for me and just, I don't know, doing adult things, I guess, even though it's scary.
I feel that. I'm so scared for like, there's just like so many like overwhelming responsibilities I feel like that are coming in this next year, and like I finally like I was thinking about it in the car. I was like, whoa, like this is like I'm coming up on like my final like year and a half of school, and like everything's like coming down like right now. Like there's so much like piling up, like all these internship applications and like the stress of getting an internship in general so that I can graduate, even though it's hard because a lot of people, like a lot of companies are like closing them or like not doing them this year because of COVID again. And I'm like terrified of like getting an internship and then it getting canceled or something. That happened to a lot of people last year, and there's just so many things to be stressed about. And I'm like, wow. But overall it should be a really good year, hopefully better than this year. But yeah,
no, I 100% agree. I mean, I've definitely been reflecting on the year a lot more these past, I don't know, a few weeks or something than the rest of the year. I mean, just because it's the end of the year, so you're going to reflect more. But I've just really been thinking about it, and despite it being like one of, if not like the hardest year for me personally, it was definitely the year I needed, like for my own personal growth in so many different areas, like my emotional growth and just growth as a person and figuring out like who I am, where I want to go, like what I want to do. I think it was really good for me, even though it also like really sucked.
Same. So many things happened, good and bad, but I feel like the good is outweighing the bad right now the more I think about it. And that there's just been like so much growth. So many good things came in 2020, including Likewise Pod. So, you know.
Yeah, no, I was literally thinking about that. I mean, because I know we talked about it with Ryan a little bit, that if like quarantine wouldn't have happened, we probably wouldn't have actually started the pod. And wow, like that's just so crazy to think about, because we just kind of took it as like, oh yeah, we can do the pod now, like we're in quarantine, we're not really doing anything, we have so much time because it's summer now. And to actually kind of taking it seriously going into the school year and like still doing it mostly, like even while we have other obligations and stuff to do. And I'm very grateful for it, for this year, for the pod, and being able to get closer to you, pick your brain more, and just get new experiences.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You know, it's so funny. Earlier today, so I haven't like opened my laptop in like 3 days, which is like weird for me. Like, it's so weird to have like not touched it in that long. But I opened it today, and the last thing I had to open to is like just like the end screen of like the Adobe Creative Type Test, because I forgot what my character looked like and I wanted to look at it, and mine like kind of looks like a weird little vase thing. But I opened my computer and it was just like staring at me. This is so off topic, but like it just like reminds me of like one of my other favorite things of this year is just like how much we just like bond over those. Like it's just like it's so simple, but it's like my favorite thing that we talk about, just like personality types and how much more I know about myself. And I love a good Adobe Creative Type moment.
Yup, even though I can't remember mine, I still know what he looks like. The cactus guy.
The cactus. Oh, so funny.
No, that's so funny. Yeah.
Sorry, I keep glitching a lot because it's like so rainy here right now. It's like literally storming so bad.
Oh no, you're good. You are all good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. When this comes out, it's New Year's Eve. And you know what day New Year's Eve is?
Wait, that's so fun.
Rachie P's birthday! Happy
Yes,
birthday, Rachie P. We love you.
Happy birthday, Rachel.
Likewise Pod's #1 fan. We love you. She literally, it was so cute. So we were talking about like Spotify Wrapped. We're like, yeah, send us your Spotify Wrapped and like send it to the pod account. And she sent it to the pod account. It was so cute. She's like, you said to send it to you guys. Like, here you go. It's like, oh my gosh, my heart.
I saw that. I loved it. Because she could have just like sent it to us like
or like our group
Snapchat
chat or
yeah,
something.
literally like anything.
I was like, oh, this is so cute. Oh, so wholesome. Yes. So happy birthday. Hope you have fun. Celebrate well. Stay safe.
Do you have any plans for New Year's?
Oh, for a second I thought you were talking to Rachel. I was like, she's not here.
No, you.
No, I don't. I mean, some of my friends and I, we were thinking about doing like a New Year's Eve Zoom tomorrow, so maybe I'll do that, but I don't know. What about you?
Same. Literally nothing. I have a hair appointment at 1. Because my hair appointment today didn't happen. So I have it at 1 tomorrow. I have no idea what my hair is even gonna look like. I hope it'll be good. And then buzz cut. Yes. Perfect. I can just wear my wig all the time. Yeah, that's all I'm doing like in the daytime. And then my parents are like going to visit my aunt and uncle because they like ended up not being able to come on Christmas, so they're going and like stopping at their house tomorrow for a little bit, so they'll probably be gone, so I'll be here like with my dog by myself. Maybe I'll have my friend come help me pack again. She's an angel. She literally packed like all my clothes for me yesterday. Like all I had to do was take them out of my closet and hand them to her, and she would like pack them up. It was so good.
Oh my gosh, that's so nice.
She just like loves to organize, so maybe she'll come help me pack. That's about it. You know, not really gonna like see people. Maybe I'll FaceTime with Riley or something, because I think she's gonna be in our apartment alone for New Year's. So yeah, that's the plan for now.
Sorry, I had something to say, but then I 100% forgot it as soon as you stopped talking.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh. No, I love New Year's though. It's so much fun. I mean, it's generally so much fun. I think it'll still be fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sad that I can't really get together with friends, do stuff, but you know, is what it is. Can only hope for next year.
Yeah, true. I hope that next year we are able to have a big New Year's celebration. That would be nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That'd be so fun. Oh my gosh. Imagine all of us in Pullman. That'd be so funny.
And we're like, we'll all be 21 by then, so that'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so speaking of the new year, do you have any 2021 goals or resolutions, but not just something that like, you know, you're not going to stick to, but like actual things that you want to do or make habits, keep up throughout the year?
I feel like I could pick so many things. Just in general, I want to create more. That's very vague, very broad, but I feel like I have a lot of ideas and I never let them actually come to like fruition. And I feel like that's something I really need to do, because I just like did that with Gemma. I had like this concept I'd been sitting on for a long time for a photo shoot, and I showed it to her and we like did it, and it did not take very long. We like developed it more. It is like so good. So I'm like, wow, made me think that like, you know, I really need to like take my ideas and run with them and actually do them and like put effort into them, because it does no good just like sitting on your creativity and not doing anything with it. So that's one thing, big goal of mine, create more. Plus it'll be like harder to have like the amount of free time I have now. Like I'm gonna have less free time, so I need to like kind of prioritize what I do in my free time more. Drink water. I've literally said that so many times. I like don't drink enough water. It's so bad. Maybe cut down my caffeine addiction. Because it's getting like bad. I literally have to have coffee like every day. Yeah, and then I guess just like put a lot of energy into my friendships, because I feel like I was able to do that a lot more this year with like even in quarantine and stuff. But and it made me feel really good. Just being able to make more connections with more people. So yeah, that's very broad, but that's what I can think of.
No, I like it. Yeah, no, I definitely am with you there on creating more. Like today I've been working kind of more on like learning Adobe Illustrator on the iPad and just kind of working with that, and it's going okay. I mean, clearly it's not like the best thing ever because I just started yesterday, today, whatever. And then I just want to like, I don't know, hone into, I don't know, like my style of painting, I guess. I don't know, like I finished another one the other day. I'd been working on it, sitting on it for a bit, and it's just nice to, I don't know, be creative, do something that I enjoy. Yeah. Oh yeah. I also really want to get like fit and healthy, and so I'm making it a goal of mine to get up at least like 2 or 3 times in the week before classes and like go out and like work out, exercise, and then drink water, of course, because I don't drink enough. Yeah, I feel like mine are all really broad too, but I really liked what you're saying about how just your creativity and like when you have an idea, run with it, because it can really go super, super well, or it can just go as you planned, or it can go a totally different way. And I think that it's just probably so much better to just do it instead of not doing it, because it's like, oh, maybe it won't be great. I don't know, because you won't know until you do it. So might as well just do it.
I don't know how I thought of this. Oh, I do know, because you were saying that you want to like get up before class when you're talking about like working out and stuff. That is one thing I forgot, is a huge goal I have is to like have a really good morning routine, because this always happens to me. I don't know why, but spring semester, I always have my classes really like not super late in the day, but like later on in the day. Like I don't even have a first class until 12 on most days, or like even like 1 on other days. So it's like I don't really like that. I much prefer having 9 a.m.s and being done by like 12 or 1.
Yeah.
But I don't have class till like noon or 1 on most days, and I hate that. Like it always happens spring semester, and like especially with like the snow and stuff, like it makes me not even like want to get up until like right before my classes. But I need to not do that, because that would like take away my whole day. And luckily I have like probably a lot of things I'll need to do, and I'll probably work on a lot of homework in the morning, just because I have a lot of like meetings later in the day and at night. But I like need to have a good set like morning routine. Like I need to make sure I'm up by like 8 a.m. every day, like make breakfast, like get ready, like just do things that will make me like feel good and productive, or else I'll have like a really hard time getting everything done throughout the day.
No, I 100% understand that. It's so funny though, because usually, I mean, I want to say usually, I don't actually know. I think my second semester classes tend to be earlier, maybe, I don't know, but I do know that I start like, well, I don't actually know, because it's either 9 or 10 every day, so there's that. But yeah, I definitely want a morning routine, and like I want a morning routine, I want a nighttime routine. I just want a routine, really. That's all I want.
Same.
That's all I want from life, is a routine. So I'll probably, because I made myself a schedule this semester, but I don't really stick to it, so I'll do it again this semester, and we'll really try to stick to it. Oh, I also want a meal plan, because that's so good. And like my mom and I have tried it before, but we can never go more than like 3 days, if that. And so I just want to get into it more, so I can just be more disciplined in my health, in my eating habits, in my, I don't know, whatever, like just feeling good about myself. Because I don't know, it's so hard, like with social media, you know, and just seeing like all these like beauty standard, like quote unquote beauty standards, and just being like, oh my gosh, I don't look like that, or wow, I don't eat like that, or I don't do that, you know. And then just the comparison game is the easiest game for me to play, and so I just wanna like, I mean, I always do, but since not playing soccer, I've definitely been like, wow, I really should do something. I'm so tired just from walking. So definitely want to get back to a point where like I feel good about myself, feel good with myself, or like am happy with myself.
Yeah, exactly. I feel that too. And especially like one thing that can be really good about like meal planning, I mean, I don't do it and I've never really done it, but like it can be really good to like make sure that you're like eating like more balanced, and that like you're getting all the right things, because like it's so easy to like just go a whole day like eating only junk, or like go a whole day eating like not enough protein, but like you feel so full because you've had all these carbs or like all these other things. But it's just like it's really good to like make sure that you're nice and balanced.
Yeah, no, it's so funny. My dad, like all December, he's like, okay guys, enjoy the end of the year with all your carbs stuff, blah blah, because carb January is coming up. And I'm like, oh, I can never do that.
January.
But like with wanting to meal plan, I really do, like, because that was a big thing for me, is just eating more balanced foods and like more balanced meals. And so I don't really eat breakfast, so I don't really eat until like 1 o'clock, but then I keep eating until like nighttime. And because I try to do intermittent fasting, so I try to only eat between 1 and 9 p.m. And that's perfect, because like I don't eat breakfast anyway, so it doesn't matter. But so I think that will be good. Like meal planning will help with my intermittent fasting there. And then just drinking water. I need to drink water.
Yeah, I'm such a breakfast girl. Like, I have a really hard time surviving my day if I don't have at least like something for breakfast. I mean, I've like kind of skipped out on it like more like recently when I've been like sleeping in more and I've been drinking a lot more coffee. So like I just like the caffeine like makes you like not forget that you are hungry, which is so horrible. It's like the most unhealthy habit for me is to like just get coffee and then like not have breakfast, and then it'll be like 3 p.m. and I've been like so like go because of the coffee, and then I like randomly get this wave of feeling like I'm like about to fall over and die. And then I feel really bad because then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, body. I'm not taking care of you how I should be. Like, I need to eat. And then I go get something to eat and I feel better. But then I just like, I feel so bad for like doing that to myself because it's like really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, whenever I tell people that I don't really eat breakfast, they're like, oh, but breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But it's only the most important meal of the day if you eat it on a regular basis and if you eat it around the same time, because breakfast is literally just breaking the fast, which is, you know, what it says.
Break fast.
So I think just like getting into the routine of like eating at the same times every day, and like eating
so
well at the same times every day will definitely be better for my body, because like your body gets used to what you eat and like at what times you eat. And then, because I eat all throughout the day, my body's like, oh, you're always hungry. Let's always eat. I'm like, oh, I want to, but I can't. I shouldn't. Oh, but here we go. So it's just definitely a habit I need to get out of and only eat when I'm actually hungry and not eat just because I'm bored, which is always been a huge problem for me.
Yeah, last spring semester when I was like in Pullman, I did a better job of like just like way more like intuitive eating and like not as much like super unhealthy stuff. Like I was doing a lot better, and I honestly like wasn't even having fast food like super often. I mean, granted, we were only there for 6 weeks, but I mean 7 maybe. But like this summer and like this fall, I've been so bad, and I've been like having fast food so much more. I've talked about this on the pod, I think, but I need to get back on not doing that, and I think it'll be honestly not that hard to do once I'm back in Pullman, because yeah, I feel like if I just need to set limits. Like Riley and I could like set limits together of like we will like plan on having like fast food on like this day to like give ourselves like that day we have it, or like it's a reward, like not a reward, but like you know, I mean, and I know things come up and it's fine like when you like really need to, whatever, but I don't know, it's a lot better to just like kind of maybe be like, oh, limit yourself to like, oh, only 2 times a week I will let myself get fast food.
Yeah, I mean, it's also so expensive like going out for fast food every day. I'm like,
yeah, it adds up.
Do this? Oh my gosh, I just remember like first semester freshman year, or maybe it was, no, I think it was second semester, I don't know, I took history of rock and roll, music 262. First of all, love Crazy Dave, so great, but my friend and I, Cassie, we would get Panda Express pretty much every single Monday,
so
Wednesday,
expensive.
Friday after class. Yeah, and it really adds up. And oh my gosh, don't get me wrong, I love me some Panda Express, but I really cannot be eating it that often.
That's like,
I mean, I don't anymore clearly, but like still.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Joss and I used to get coffee or Freshens every Tuesday, Thursday, because we had a class where our professor thought that we got out at 10:10 and we actually get out at 10:25. So we always got out like so early every day, and sometimes we even would get out at like 9:50. So we'd go like either across to the French admin building and get Starbucks, or we would go to the Cub and get Freshens every Tuesday, Thursday, and like that adds up a lot.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, especially when you don't have RDA anymore.
Right.
So annoying. I miss RDA. I literally didn't even use all my RDA, and I only got and I got the lowest amount every semester, like both semesters. I got $900 both semesters, and I had over $100 left at the end of second semester.
Yeah, I was like lower than, so I think I had the second one, but I was like lower in my money than I should have been at like midterms or whatever. And then freshman year I stayed home the week between the 3-day weekend in November and Thanksgiving, like the week that happens in between them. I like went home for the 3-day weekend, and then I didn't take my flight back to Poland. Like I didn't go back. I stayed home for the whole week. All my assignments were due online anyways, because like I just wanted to stay. So I stayed for that week, and after doing that, I had so much extra RDA. So when I went back, so then I only had like dead week and finals week, and I went back and I had so much extra RDA. I swear I had Einsteins for like every meal of every day.
Gosh, I know. Literally, I was like, I mean, I think maybe it's because I don't eat breakfast. So like, I was only eating twice a day instead of 3 times a day. But there would be times where I'd go to the dining hall like 3-4 times a day, and then I'd also go to Flicks all the time, get food there, and like drinks and just stock up on food. And I just don't get how I ended up with over $100 at the end, because like Emily and I would go to Einstein's a lot too. Like we'd make the trek across campus from south side to north side for Einstein's. So good. And I'd get like 2 bagels, one for on the way home, one for when we got home. So I don't know.
I love that. I miss Einstein's. I loved it so much, especially because like, yeah, they had like bougie bagels and like the bagel sandwiches and all that, but like even just going and just getting like a plain one with cream cheese was not that expensive.
I'd always get avocado toast on everything bagel.
Ooh.
And then also like when I figured out, oh yeah, I should get 2 because I'm still hungry when we get home, I would just get like a plain schmear.
Yeah. I always forget that it's called schmear, not cream cheese.
Schmear. I know, it sounds so funny. Schmear. It sounds like it shouldn't be a word.
True.
Gosh, that was such like a long like food tangent.
Yeah, I like didn't even realize until like now. I was like, wow.
I know, me too. Sorry, I mean I could talk about food forever. I love food, but my love for food needs to subside a little. Or my love for eating should subside a little. My love for food can stay.
Yeah.
What is something you're grateful for about 2020? I mean, I guess we kind of addressed this, but like, what's something you're grateful for, or something you learned, or both?
Well, I feel like I was able to do a lot of like just self-discovery and like, you know, relearning how to like love myself and just like, I don't know, being able to like really like accept myself as a person and like literally just like be my own favorite person. Because I mean, for those who don't know, I had a breakup. Ooh, tea. Yeah, I had a breakup in like June, and
when we wouldn't address it for like 2 weeks on the pod.
Yeah, my boy drama. Yeah, I for like 2 weeks. Yeah, so I had a breakup. So then, you know, classic, you go through like your little phase of like distracting yourself and doing all this stuff. I had like a lot of angry playlists. Like, it was a fun time. It was actually like, it was fine. I went and like visited Riley like the weekend it happened. Like, I went to Cooley the first time, and that was really fun. And I did like a lot. Like, I drove the pass for the first time multiple times. So like I did a lot of things I haven't done before and learned a lot about myself, and I've gotten a lot more confident, and like, I don't know, I just try to remind myself that I'm like really cool like all the time, because like I'm just like, I've always been so like humble, and like I don't toot my own horn very much, but like I was just telling my friend today, I was like, wait a minute, I'm low-key a celebrity. Not really, like a campus celebrity,
but like you are.
Yeah. So I just like I've just been like trying to like not be necessarily cocky, but I don't know what else to call it. Like, I'm trying to like train myself
just
to
like
yeah,
just like recognizing that you're the main character
without exactly
like saying, hey, BT dubs, I'm the main character.
It's my world, you're all just living in it.
Literally.
But yeah, that was a big jumbled mess, but I guess I'm just very grateful to have been able to spend so much time with myself.
No, honestly, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, I'm very happy to have changed my major and kind of gotten away from the sport management world. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would still love to like work in sports, but that is not my dream anymore. I mean, I guess it could be one of my many dreams. I always say everything's my dream, but I just have a lot of dreams. But like, I'm very happy to have recognized that like entrepreneurship or like starting my own business or like doing whatever I want is really like I'm very capable of doing so. And it's so funny because we were talking about this with Ryan too. I don't know if it made it into the pod. I don't think it did, but we were talking kind of about how the pod started because one day I just like posted on like my Instagram Snapchat stories like, hey, if I had merch, would you buy it? And for some reason a heck ton of people like said yes. I was like, wow, okay, maybe I should, because like I've always wanted my own merch. Duh, I love merch. But and so that just really got me thinking. I'm like, oh, maybe I should do something else. But yeah, so I hate the cliche of saying like, I need to get to know myself. I need to find myself, discover myself. But this is kind of like my roundabout way of saying that I did that. Like, of course, I'm still getting to know myself every day and getting to like know more and more of what makes Issa and like who she is and stuff. But it's definitely been a very good time for me just discovering passions and goals and new dreams and just really figuring out more of what I want to do.
Yeah. I feel like I hit a point where like I really stopped caring. Oh my gosh, my cat is so loud. That's one thing I'm excited about with moving is that I won't have a screaming cat every episode. But I just really stopped caring so much about what people think. I mean, there's definitely days where it happens and like you do kind of like hesitate to like post something or like you post something and then you're like me on TikTok just because like I treat my TikTok like it's literally a like private story or offensive. Like I post on it like 7 times a day and it is kind of cringy. And so sometimes I do get a little scared that people who I know in real life who like I'm not friends with will see it and make fun of me. But
oh my gosh, do not even get me started.
I try to stop thinking so hard about that because honestly like I realize like the amount of people from like high school and stuff that I never think about, but I guarantee they're not like thinking about me, and if they are, well then that's fan behavior.
I'm definitely a fan. No, I totally like 100% agree. Like I definitely second guess like posting and like after I post I'm like, oh my gosh, is this gonna get enough likes? And then I'm like, okay, so likes really don't matter. But like they also kind of do, but they don't. I don't know. Do they? I don't know. But it's like such a back and forth game in my head that I play with myself, and I really play myself on that one. It's a mess. But like this year, I'm really gonna just focus on like posting stuff that like things that make me happy, things that I want to post, things that I want to see, and like don't get me wrong, if other people like it, that's great. Thanks for being a fan. I appreciate you. I love my fans. But also it's like this is what I want to see, so other people should see what I want to see, if that makes sense. And like hopefully like I'll attract the people that have similar interests, similar goals, similar whatever, and then that'd be great.
Exactly. Yes. So good. Ooh, I'm trying to think of like other things that like just about this year that like more things I learned and more things I am grateful for. There's just so much. Oh, I know what I learned. This like top thing I learned this year is that like you need to handle like the unexpected situations with grace. Like handle the unexpected with grace. That is my like go-to thing I learned this year. Like just in general, like that was the main thing I learned from like based around like leadership, just like being chapter president during this crazy year. Everything was so unexpected. Like we had a situation where our like National House Corporation decided that all National House Corporation owned facilities would be closing, and they sent out a mass email to everyone, including all of our members, before even telling us. So like we didn't get to like I started getting messages before I even saw it, and so like that was not fun, but that was kind of something that like, you know, you just have to act quickly, be swift, don't let things get you too caught up, and handle it with grace. There's a lot of room for forgiveness in times like these, and I don't know, also just like expect the unexpected, and like it doesn't hurt you too much to give people the benefit of the doubt. It really doesn't. That's wow, it's like I'm giving all my wise wisdom away.
I love it. Hey, our listeners got to start the new year off right.
They do.
Yeah. No, something I learned, or I'm grateful for, or maybe both, maybe neither, I don't know. But I've definitely tried to not take my relationships for granted, like, because as you can see, COVID can just take anything away at the drop of a hat. And so that's just kind of life. And so I think this time of being at home and being separated was really good for my own personal growth in relationships, because like say I'm with you, for example, like we've gotten so much closer. I mean, I know that was because of the pod, and that was probably because of quarantine, but like with other friends, I've had to figure out ways to stay connected with them, whether it's through Snap Streaks or it's through like FaceTimes or Zooms or whatever. And I just think it's so important to really be invested in relationships, because that's another thing I found is like I can put as much effort into a relationship as I want, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be reciprocated, and that's definitely a tough pill to swallow, especially with like certain friends you have or whatever. But it's just like, if you outgrow a relationship, you outgrow a relationship, or if someone else outgrows the relationship, they outgrow the relationship. You can't force something that's not meant to be there, you know.
Snaps.
Yeah.
That is another thing I learned this year. Like, I feel like you can't get down on yourself. Like, if you are the one outgrowing a relationship, you can't, like, I don't know, you can't feel too bad, like, for, like, don't throw yourself a pity party, don't, like, feel like a bad person. Like, it's inevitable, it happens. It's not like you're a bad person for outgrowing something that's not, like, I don't know, not serving you, or just like not right anymore, because that's the whole point of life. We keep growing, we keep changing, and so like sometimes you just grow a little too much, but it's not too much because it's usually positive. But yeah, so that's so true. Wow.
Honestly, wait, that's actually so funny, because I remember, I don't know, like a month or two ago, I don't know how long ago, but I posted something on my Instagram story about like, I think it was from We're Not Really Strangers, and like I reposted like it's okay to outgrow relationships or something, and then like a stranger from France, I guess, responded to it. It's like, well, and like just pretty much asked me like, so do you think you're throwing that relationship away if you outgrow it? I was like,
No.
I mean, no, I don't think so. And so I don't know, I was like kind of sitting there just chatting with a stranger from France in like high school or something, I don't know, and just it was kind of nice, because like I can talk to my friends about this all day, and like they'll always kind of tell me what I want to hear, but or like what I need to hear, but kind of in a way that I want to hear it. But with a stranger, it's like there's no, like, you don't need to say anything in a nice way, you don't need to say anything in a harsh way, like you can just say whatever you want. And so that was kind of nice, like thinking about a different way to think about it. It's like, just because you outgrow a relationship doesn't mean that you're throwing all that time or energy or like whatever you spent with them away. Like that's just something because I've learned something from every relationship I've had, and so I think it's important to remember that it's not time and energy and effort wasted, it's just time and energy and effort spent, you know.
Yeah, and I feel like by the time that like you kind of leave something behind, like you don't always leave things completely behind when you outgrow a relationship. Like sometimes like that person is still in your life, just not in the same level that they once were, and you like accept it and you find a new way for you guys to like I don't know, interact and have a relationship without it being the same, if that makes sense. But then also, like, yeah, I feel like it's not throwing it away, because usually by the time you've outgrown something or someone, it's like almost like a slow fade, not a like gone thing. So, and you always remember it, and you always, like you said, you learn something from every relationship, and I feel like you always like still like look back on everything as positive memories, and not like, I don't know, not like you're just throwing something out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
100%.
second that. Oh, I was like thinking about this when you were talking about like just like when you have to like, you know, figure out how to stay connected with people during quarantine. Like, you know, it's different for everyone, like snap streaks, whatever, and just like having like energy reciprocated, all that kind of stuff. I feel like it's like the best feeling in the world when like you're like talking to a friend and you realize that like they are matching your energy perfectly, like in like texts and things. Like, it is just so satisfying, because like I feel like we all have like at least one person who can perfectly match like your energy when you like text them. Like they respond as fast as you, or they also like they just text in the same way, like they send like multiple short things in a row, and like they don't stop and wait for you to reply to every single one, like things like that, or like they send you big long paragraphs, or just like that you guys, and it's very, yeah, I don't know how else to describe it. It's just like the best feeling in the world. And that was like happening the other night with me and my friend Sydney, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is literally amazing. That's how I feel like with us too. Like Issa and I, we only say words to each other maybe once a day, maybe every 3 days we'll like actually say words, but like we both respond to each other at the speed of light, and like we just snap all the time. It's like nonstop, but like we don't say a lot, which is nice, because then when we like FaceTime for the pod, it's like nice that we like get to really catch up. But yeah, just things like that just make me so happy. But I definitely have had to learn like a very different way of like maintaining and like just having relationships with people, because there's so many people in my life who I'm really good friends with who I have never even met in person. Like I think about my G littles, and like I don't know them like super well, but like I know them well enough, and like especially one of them, like I FaceTimed like group FaceTime with her like maybe 4 or 5 times, and she's so great and so cute. There's just like people who like always comment on like your social media who you don't even know in real life, and it's just like so cool to like have those kinds of relationships. It feels very new, feels very modern, and then it's like then it also is kind of like scary, because it's like, wow, like what's gonna be like when I actually know them in real life.
I always wonder about that, like, because I've only met one of my G littles, and that was actually before she became my G little. This was in the process of finding their bigs and littles and stuff, but it was so cute, it was so fun. But I'm also like, wow, I really hope she doesn't think I'm crazy, like after adding me on Snap and like social medias and stuff. I'm like, I hope she doesn't think I'm like crazy, or like oh my gosh, what did I get myself into in this fam? I'm like, I'm sorry.
Literally. Oh my gosh. That's so true. I have like so many people who I'm like, to an extent, I'm like a good amount of social media friends with them, and like there is potential for us to meet in real life. Like there's this girl who I want to meet in real life so bad, and I hope I get to soon in the next year. That's something I'm looking forward to, is being in real life friends with like people I only know online, because of how weird this year is. But like mainly like people who like people like from like or like everyone on Pan. Like there's only 2 of them who I have actually been around multiple times in person and like know in real, like, you know, so it's just gonna be weird to like really be around people in person, I guess.
No, I mean, there's only 2 people on Pan that I know, so but also I'm not on Pan, so doesn't really matter that much. Yeah. Oh wait, you actually want to know something so funny? So I was talking to my little yesterday. Sorry, this is a 100% like complete tangent, but I was talking to my little yesterday, and we were talking about how like they like officers have already started like posting in the Facebook group for like recruitment. I was like, yeah, no, it's really cool that they're already posting like Google Forms and like getting outfits and stuff, and like just figuring out like our preferences about like work week and recruitment, like what went well, what went not. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I've been filling these out, but I'm not gonna get a single outfit because I'm a Rogam.
Yeah, you're gonna get t-shirts.
And I'm like, wow, I feel so bad, but I'm also like, I wouldn't mind seeing these colors though. So.
Yeah, no, honestly, the stuff has been so good. I just haven't filled them out just because I just don't, not that I don't have the time, but I don't have the time. But
Yeah.
I should fill some of them out because like I have a really interesting perspective of like what works well and what doesn't, just because like from kind of running things and also not running things, I don't know. So I should fill them out, I just haven't. And yeah, I'm looking forward to like seeing everything flourish though. Like I really think that like the people who are in their positions are in them because they really wanted positions, and they like are really, really excited, and so they have like this fire underneath them, which is exactly what the chapter needs. And like obviously like I'm not gonna be super involved in anything in the chapter anymore, but it's just gonna be super cool to watch.
I'm so excited. I'm really happy that I was like part of that whole process of like choosing the new people, like new officers, and I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I followed a Kitchen Table Moment podcast on Twitter, and then they followed me back, and I really hope that this is like a gateway into becoming friends with them.
That would be nice. No, I like would love, that's something I'm looking forward to in 2021, is just like meeting more people through the pod, or like becoming friends with other podders, not podcasters, podders. Because that would be so fun. Just, you know, have some more friends in the books.
You know, I want to be on someone else's podcast. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to be on our own too, but like I would
love to be a guest on someone's podcast. It would be so weird for me since like my only pod experience is us going on someone else's. I feel like I'm gonna be so awkward, but I feel like I would try to
drive the conversation.
No, same.
I'd be like, oh, don't get me wrong, like, or I'd be like, oh, don't worry, I know what I'm doing, and actually like I have no idea what I'm doing.
They're like,
but
this
I feel
is
like
what
that'd
you
be a
do
really
every
good
week.
experience. Like we could learn so much. Wow, okay, it'd be so awkward, I think, being a guest on someone's pod like without you.
Yeah,
so
for a package deal. If someone invites you on their pod, even if it's like not, even if it has nothing to do with the pod, be like, well, can Sam come?
At least to watch. Like, I don't know. No, if you want to go and do other pods like by yourself, like I give you permission.
Thanks. I give you permission too. It would just be kind of weird because I feel like if I were to be on a pod, I would just want to talk about my own pod.
Yeah. So I'd hope that they'd like have questions for us. Like, I don't know. I feel like I really spilled my guts on here though. I feel like there's not like a whole lot of questions that people could ask me that I haven't answered already. I mean, maybe on theirs, like, because their listeners wouldn't necessarily listen to ours.
Oh, true.
I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe.
we get interviewee up in here. We like it that way.
Yeah. No, oh my gosh, that was like such a compliment. Like when Ryan's like, wow, you guys like really knew what you were doing, and it was a really good interview, and you asked me questions that like I'm not usually asked. I was like,
true.
Oh my gosh, do we actually know what we're doing?
That made me feel really good about it.
Yeah. I was like, wow, maybe we are pros. Like maybe we're actually like doing something.
Yeah, honestly, I think we do like pretty well for like this being a thing we do on our own. Like a lot of people like, because if you think about like influencer podcasts, they are being fully created by a team. Like a creative team, or like not all of them, but like I'm talking about like TikToker podcasts, but
Dave Portnoy and
Josh
whatever
Richards.
his name is. I cannot. That's so crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I feel like he's done a really good job. This is such a weird side note of kind of differentiating himself from other boys on TikTok. Like, yeah, he was always a part of Sway, but he's been doing YouTube for a long time, and his YouTube is like different. Like, he always did like tea talk. So like every Tuesday he would like do videos recapping all the tea of the week from TikTok, from popular TikTokers. Yeah. And like that's iconic. Like I watched it sometimes because it's just entertaining. And like him having like these podcasts and stuff is like I don't know, I think it's a good move for him. It's strange to me and I don't get it, and some clips I've seen of his podcast with Dave Portnoy, I start not liking him as much as a person, just based on how problematic some of the things he says are. But I do think it was a good move for him. Even if it's not my cup of tea, it's a lot of people's cup of tea. So that was really random and really long. I apologize.
No, you're good. I love it. I'm a fan. Sorry. I'm like on Pinterest. I love Pinterest.
I love Pinterest. That's another thing I'm looking forward to. More things on Pinterest. Wow.
I want to make like a vision board or mood board for 2021. I think that'd be fun. And then it would also just like give me something to like, I mean, 1, it'd give me something to do. 2, it'd give me content for YouTube. 3, it'd give me motivation to do something. 4, it'd give me motivation for the year. Be like, oh, this is what I want at the beginning. Let's keep doing it.
My Pinterest is so cool right now. Like, I feel like it's never looked cooler. Like, just the things that are on my feed right now. It's so good.
Oh, yeah. Literally, I've just been, like, on here and, like, saving stuff to, like, my Jesus Pinterest board.
Amazing. Love that.
I want my Bible to look like all these Pinterest Bibles. I'm like, wow, that's so aesthetically pleasing. I want it.
Oh, another thing I'm looking forward to is my new room. I'm having a full bed for the first time in my life, and my like color scheme that's coming together is like kind of iconic. Like, you said, you would love it. I got these sheets for my bed. They're like white, but they have like gray and navy cheetah print on them. And then I got new like Ugg pillows for behind my like regular pillows, and they're gray. They're like a dark gray, and they're really soft. And I got this I got this duvet, and my duvet is like this like sage-ish green color, but I haven't got it yet, but I need to order it. I'm getting this like rusty orange colored velvet duvet cover from Target, and it's reversible, and the other side is the brown cheetah print. Yeah, I'm ordering that, and it's gonna look so cute. And then all my like wall decor is like very much like retro-y and like gold and stuff, and it's gonna look, I'm going for a very 70s color scheme.
Oh, I love that. Honestly, I've been in a very, very 70s mood like lately. I don't know, like my hair, I've been trying to do it kind of looking like that. I mean, I didn't like intend for it to be like 70s, but like I just saw, I was like, oh, I kind of want to do that. I'm like, oh, I kind of like that. So I've been doing it, and my mom's like, you kind of look like 70s. I'm like, okay, I'm 70s now.
I love
used to be 80s, but here we are.
Yeah, used to be 80s. Ugh.
Gosh, I love the 80s.
I love the 70s, 80s, 90s so much. That sounded really stupid, but I just love it. Especially 70s. I feel like 70s fashion has been huge this year.
Yeah. No, honestly, I'm very much into my bell bottoms. I love bell bottoms. I feel like they make me look taller.
They do.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Wow, my head hurts.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I think my final goal, I mean, I kind of talked about it just like 3 seconds ago, but I just want to make my life look more like Pinterest. Just like more aesthetically pleasing. I don't care if other people see it, but I want to see it, so that's why I want it.
Same.
It's just so nice.
I agree. No clutter 2021. Just kidding. I won't do that, but I would love to.
Yeah. No, literally. I'll do it for as long as I can. I want it. Okay, but I feel like that was all really good.
Same
Stuff. I feel like that was a good talk.
It was a good talk. Especially when the cat stopped screaming.
Yeah.
She's literally just curled up sleeping now.
Oh, that's so funny.
So annoying.
I wish that was me. I want to be sleeping. But should we get into Song of the Week?
Heck yeah, we should.
All right, Sammy B, what's your Song of the Week?
My Song of the Week is Far Away by Jessie Reyez. I don't know, I've just been listening to it a lot this week, and it's just been a good mood. It's just kind of been on repeat, so that's mine. I really like it.
My final Song of the Week of the year is Nothing's the Same by Alexander 23 and Jeremy Zucker.
Great choice.
I love Jeremy Zucker so much, and I also really like Alexander 23 and what he's put out so far, and I'm really stoked that they collabed because I like both their sounds, and I don't know, I'm just excited to see what else they come up with. And I don't know, I feel like Nothing's the Same was very fitting because it's like last week of 2020, now it's gonna be 2021, so potentially nothing's the same, or maybe we can just make it that way. I don't know, we'll see, we'll find out. But it's very different than it was a year ago.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah,
cool.
Wow, that was probably like the shortest song of the week we've ever done.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot to say about mine. I just really like it.
Yeah, no, literally same. I love that. Okay, well, thank you guys for listening to us yet again. We'll be back next week with a super awesome special guest.
Amazing.
I'm so excited. But yeah, so in the meantime, just make sure to, casually rate and review us on Apple Podcasts, that, more people can find us, and tell your friends to listen to us, because then you can have something else to bond with your friends about. What's better to bond with friends than podcasts? I love it. Honestly, I love talking to my friends about pods. It's so fun.
Me too.
And then, also whatever streaming platform you use, like Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Overcast, whatever else there is, make sure to follow, subscribe, and so that you know whenever an episode comes out.
So important.
Sounds great to me. Sounds like a good deal to me. I like it. I'm a fan because I'm always told when pods come out. But yeah, so thank you, Sam, so much for talking to me and putting out, 30 episodes this year? Crazy.
Wow.
So much fun, and I'm so looking forward to the new year, and I hope you just have a really great rest of your day, a really great rest of your year, and a fabulous new year.
Thanks, Issa, and likewise to you all.
Bye.